Anyways, what else we got going on here? Oh, Hillary Clinton. Speaking of Waukesha and someone who never visited, Hillary Clinton back in the news. Hillary Clinton. You like that little segue, Jay? That was
that was good.
Honestly,
that wasn't bad.
I'm kind of impressed with that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, BB.
Here's top 10, top notch.
Top 10 segues right there. Let's go ahead and watch this a little bit. But Hillary Clinton, for starters, Hillary Clinton getting back into the fray here, basically warning with a website called Crush the Coup. And here's her tweet before we watch the actual video. My message for Indivisible team and everyone else: we can't save our democracy with action only on the big time, big name races. We have to save democracy at the state level too. Join us. All right, we're watching this shit.
Indivisibles.
Hold on. No. We need
Indivisibles. I'm here.
I need to restart that again because I just want to sit back and enjoy this cringe and her leading off with Indivisibles.
Hello, Indivisibles. I'm here to highlight something that is keeping me up at night. And I know this group
Bottles of vodka
understands what I'm about to say.
Not enough alcohol in the world.
We're all focused on the 2022 midterm elections, and they are incredibly important. But we also have to look ahead because you know what? Our opponents certainly are. Right-wing extremists already have a plan to literally steal the next presidential election.
You hear that, Jay? Literally steal the next presidential election.
Literally steal the next election. I mean, it's okay to call elections illegitimate as long as you're a Hillary Clinton. Yeah, she's been doing it since fucking 2011.
So since 2007.
It's fucking insane. That,
probably every single election.
It's people think that we have no memories. They think that's why, like, typical voters don't give a fucking shit about all of this. Like, democracy is going to, if you're an election denier and you're voting for election deniers, democracy is in peril. They wanted you to vote for fucking Hillary Clinton, the biggest election denier fucking out there.
All right, Jay. You know what? I have to state this one thing, okay? You know how, like, you and I have, like, spoken out about, you know, a lot of the trans stuff and how it erases women. I'm in support of it now. If so long as it erases this woman, we're good.
It's totally fine with me.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep watching.
And they're not making a secret of it. The right-wing controlled Supreme Court may be poised to rule on giving state legislatures, yes, you heard me that correctly, state legislatures the power.
Is this John Fetterman with a wig?
Honestly, I mean, I wish I could, like, Photoshop this right now and just put, you know, the Fetterman,
a little Fetterman beard right there,
Fetterman, like, goatee on Hillary. I like to see how, or maybe and make her bald. That would, honestly, that would kind of slap. That would make her a bit hotter. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, hold on. I need to hear this part because this is also insane.
Legislatures, yes, you heard me that.
Maybe
you heard me that.
And of course, it's boomerang on me. Yay, me. See, this is what happens.
Already have a plan to literally steal the next presidential election. And they're not making a secret of it. The right-wing controlled Supreme Court may be poised to rule on giving state legislatures, yes, you heard me that correctly, state legislatures the power to overturn presidential elections.
Okay, so you've heard about this Supreme Court case. It is what's the name of it? It's just brought up. It's going to be Moore v. Harper. Okay, Moore v. Harper. Now there's already a shit ton of misinformation being spread about this particular case because it's not giving state legislatures the power to overturn presidential elections. That's not it at all. What it says is that Basically, Republicans believe state legislators are the ones empowered to set election law in every state. Now, the left wants election boards, okay? They want election boards, state courts, to be able to file last-minute challenges to block voter integrity measures, kind of like the last-minute blocking of voter ID enforcement, which is why the 2020 election, part of the reason why it was so chaotic. And basically, Mark Elias and company, they want to be able to challenge the state laws governing elections that were passed by state legislators at the last minute to sow more chaos. So basically what we're hearing from Hillary Clinton is that if you don't support this, if you don't support the Democrats or the left's I wouldn't say operation, but efforts and mission to be able to file last minute challenges that basically completely undo existing laws on the books when it comes to election integrity, you're going to have another 2020 situation happening all over again. And they've already set a precedent for it. Just look at what happened in Pennsylvania when they basically gave what was it, 3 extra days in 2020 for mail-in ballots to be counted, or at least if you had it dated even like 3 days after election day, they would count the ballot. Do you know how much fucking chaos that causes? And Amy Coney Barrett, who I know a lot of people on the right like, she fucked up majorly here, because what she did is she basically said, I haven't had a whole lot of time to review this. I'm gonna basically recuse myself. That's fucking bullshit. Okay, I don't give a shit who you are. No one called that shit out. Not even me, because I didn't understand that shit at the time. But that was bullshit, Jay.
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was.
It ended up being a 4-4 deadlock because of her. It was a 4-4 deadlock because of her. So basically, nothing happened.
Right. And you don't have any reporter, you don't have any media personality, nobody jumping on this with the language she's using and trying to delegitimize the elections that are going to be held. Nobody.
No, and no one's.
They can say steal the vote, steal the election. The election is illegitimate. They can say Russia collusion. They can do all of these like conspiracy theory, fucking goddamn bullshit narratives and get away with it. And then you say 2020 there's some fishy business happening in 2020. You are an election denier.
So one of the things about this, you know how Twitter has been flagging basically, with Twitter flagging all this disinfo, like all this election stuff on the right, all the election challenges and claims. Anyone who like propagated it was suspended or banned or shadow banned, whatever. Hillary Clinton gets 3.1 million views on this video on Twitter. Tons of engagement, you name it. Not a single person has fact checked it. No one. Nope. And we're gonna watch Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and there's people in the media that dismiss it when they're talking about literally stealing the election, when they're talking about things that are going to delegitimize the election or the vote that didn't even happen yet. They dismiss it. They're like, yeah, what she's saying is totally normal and doesn't it doesn't affect it the same way as if Donald Trump said the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Rory Metzger says, Siraj, with how close you were to the situation, how were you not aware? Now, this was before the election. Okay. I didn't think I was going to need to know that shit. All right. Without things went down. But, and also when you're so close to things, it's kind of hard to like see the bigger picture. But, and Jay, when you were out here in Florida, we started watching that documentary Kill Chain. Now, if you guys really like a creator who talks about election integrity, I recommend checking out my buddy George Behizy. It's like Behizy, Behizy. He's on Rumble. Does a little bit of stuff on YouTube, but mostly on Rumble. I went on his show a couple of weeks ago, and he is like the only person where I said, have you ever seen the documentary Kill Chain? He's like, dude, I fucking love that documentary. Literally the only dude I know who's actually seen it. Besides Emily, of course, but she's not a dude. She's my wife. Jay, we were so close to like having a breakthrough with you and like showing you like just how fucked our elections are. Just on like a electronic level, not even like having to do with any of the mail-in ballots, although they probably won alone. Like they cheated enough in the mail-in ballots just to fucking steal that shit. But when it comes to the electronic voting machines, it's fucking untraceable, man. There's no way to fucking these hackers have gotten so fucking good at their code that, and because we're boomers, we can never tell. You have to literally be a fucking genius when it comes to code.
And the amazing thing about Kill Chain, that documentary, is that it was released by libs,
right?
To try to say that they were trying to get in front of it, to say that if 2020 went the other way, it was because of all these hacking abilities and everything that they were able to do.
Right.
And then once it was done, nobody talked about this fucking documentary again.
No. And in fact, they took it down off of HBO Max because they basically gave the playbook away.
Right.
Anyways, let's watch the rest of this. This Yes Queen.
Just think, if that happens, the 2024 presidential election could be decided not by the popular vote or even by the anachronistic electoral college, but by state legislatures, many of them Republican controlled. But there's also good news in the face of this very real threat to democracy. Indivisible has launched Crush the Coup to make sure we're ready to defend democracy in 2024. They've put together a list of...
Hold on, Jay. I just can't help thinking of like all the soy boys and fem bots basically lining up to defend democracy. Fucking rainbow tutus and shit. It's too much, man. You'd probably be hitting on it. You'd probably try to be getting some of their numbers. I know you.
Oh, absolutely. Because the crazier they are, the better they are in bed. This is like absolutely fucking known. Absolutely fucking known. But man, like it's the conspiracy theories that they push are so fucking delusional, and the rules have changed, and they're supposed to be on an even playing field, but it just goes to show that places like Twitter, Facebook, and all of these like big tech companies, they don't care about it being on a level playing field.
No, they don't. Well, they literally, this is the line. This is where they draw the line in the sand. Any Democrat who doesn't win, it's a threat against democracy. Our republic, our country nearly collapsed. That's where we've gotten to. That's the point where we're at right now as a society. And honestly, I'm not feeling like I might just throw myself out the fucking window. I can't stand it anymore.
I know.
And I'm in a single story house, people. So yes, I'll probably die as a result.
We're in a fucking clown world. It's an absolute fucking clown world. And we have these people who are the gatekeepers of fucking truth, pretending as if they are like unbiased fucking people out here to save democracy. And none of them are. And the biggest grifters we're watching like completely fumble over themselves are like the never Trumpers from Bulwark and like the Bill whatever the fucks and Tim Bitchstick Nichols and then the Jen Rubins, like all of these fucking...
Oh no, don't you slander that woman. She is a queen and a saint.
I apologize. And the Max Boots. And like these people are absolutely fucking shameless grifters. Absolutely shameless grifters.
I gotta give a special shout out to our Habibi Red Steezy, who came out with this great column that I went past the paywall on the Spectator. Sorry, Steez, I had to do it. He wrote this column saying Hillary is the queen of election denial, basically highlighting basically every single time that she has shrieked about right-wing conspiracies. Basically, I mean, no one can deny, obviously, the 2016 presidential election in which she basically said she pulled a Stacey Abrams before Stacey Abrams pulled a Stacey Abrams. And I don't know why people didn't call the Stacey Abrams move Hillary Clinton. It's because although I think I see the difference. Hillary Clinton blamed Russia for literally hacking and overturning an election, and Stacey Abrams just said, "You know what? Actually, I'm fucking governor, so when am I getting sworn in?" That's some crazy shit right there.